Good morning, students. In this class, we will study about disease of pearl millet, that is kambu, and finger millet, that is your ragi. So already we have studied about disease of sorghum and maize in for the pearl millet and finger millet also. So this lesson very easy to you. So first of all, we have to list out the diseases. First of all, downy mildew of kambu caused by Sclerospora graminicola. Next, rust Puccinia substriata, variety Penicilleria, smut Tolyposporium penicilleria, ergot Claviceps fusiformis, head mold. There are a lot of fungi. There is complex disease caused by Cercospora, alternaria, Fusarium, etc. Leaf blast caused by Pyricularia, Citeria, southern blight. ஸோ ஸ்க்ளீரோசியம் ரோல்சி. ஸோ சதர்ன் லீஃப் பிளைட்னா அது வந்து லீஃபில் வருது. மொட்டையாக நம்ம வந்து சதர்ன் பிளைட் மீன்ஸ் இட் இன்ஃபெக்ட் தி ஸ்டெம் ரீஜியன் காஸ்ட் பை ஸ்க்ளீரோசியம் ரோல்சி. Next one is Philosticta leaf spot caused by Philosticta penicilleria. Then in finger millet, one of the important diseases blast Pyricularia grace, which infect the rice. இல்லையா, ரைஸ் இன்ஃபெக்ட் பண்ணுற Pyricularia graceவே நமக்கு ஃபிங்கர் மில்லட்டை இன்ஃபெக்ட் பண்ணும், தட் இஸ் ராகியை இன்ஃபெக்ட் பண்ணும். First of all, green ear disease or downy mildew of kambu caused by Sclerospora graminicola. So important symptom is it will produce white color, dull white color powdery growth on lower surface of the leaves. So corresponding upper surface will produce the chlorotic lesions, and it is a systemic disease. So that's why it produces the green ear symptom. So transformation of inflorescence into green leaf-like structures, that is called as green ear symptom. So this is your healthy inflorescence, there is no green leaf-like structure. Next is your infected inflorescence. So you can see the green leaf-like structures in inflorescence. So downy mildew of or green ear, Sclerospora graminicola. There are number of phases in this disease. In fact, the grown up plants means there is no death, but tender leaves are severely affected. It infect the flower phase means it produces the green ear symptom. So the glooms and spikelets are hypertrophied. Hypertrophied means it gives the bulged appearance. Stamens and pistils are also converted into leaf-like structures. Sporulation occur in malformed leafy structures. So pathogen, it is a obligate parasite, only living in living organism, and it will produce numerous branched conidiophore with a stout base. So you can see the stout base and numerous branches with lemon shaped sporangia. So mycelium is hyaline, aseptate and intercellular. So sporangiophores emerge through stomata. So mainly emerge through stomata. That's why it infects the lower surface of the leaves. So sporangia hyaline, elliptical, thin-walled. It contains papillae, 3 to 12 zoospores per sporangia. So resting spore is oospore. Oospore is nothing but a sexual spore. So you can see the papillae on the top of the sporangia. So mode of spread, mainly spread through oospore, viable for 10 years. Next, seed survives in embryo as dormant mycelia and secondary spread through sporangia. Favorable conditions, high relative humidity and low temperature, 15 to 25 degrees Celsius. Management, as usual, deep ploughing, bury oospores. Next, crop rotation with non-host crop. Growing resistant varieties, CO7 and WCC75. Seed treatment with metalaxyl 6 gram per kg of seed or metalaxyl 500 gram per hectare as a foliar spray 20 days after sowing is effective against downy mildew of kambu. So next one is rust Puccinia substriata or penicilleria. So it produces the loose rust. Loose rust means there is no compactness. It produces the rust spores on upper and lower surface of the leaves. First In initial stage, it produces the reddish brown color spores, and in severe stage, it will produce dark brown color spores on the leaves. So alternate host crop is your brinjal, and management is sowing during December and May results in lesser incidence, and spraying of wettable sulfur 2500 gram per hectare. So alternate host, that is brinjal infected by rust. The pycnial and the acial stages are seen in brinjal. So pathogen is macrocyclic and heterocoelous one. So heterocoelous means it requires 2 or more plants to complete their life cycle. Iridospores are oval, elliptic and pyriform. Teleospores are dark brown, two-celled. So teleospores are always two-celled and cylindrical in shape. So it produces 4 basidiospores from promycelium, that is basidium, and these basidiospores infect the brinjal, and in brinjal it produces pycnium and acium. So next one is smut, Tolyposporium penicillaria. So each and every grains converted into smut sori. So this sori or sac contains black color powdery moss. So this is your smut infected plant. Favorable condition is high humidity and successive monocropping. So we have to avoid the monocropping and summer ploughing. Summer ploughing is effective management for smut disease. So it primarily infected by teletospores, soil-borne teletospores. So summer ploughing is essential for this smut disease. So pathogen is confined to sorus. So lot of black spores combined together and produce the sorus or spore balls. So these spore balls contains 200 to 1400 black color spores, smut spores. So next one is ergot or sugary disease caused by Claviceps fusiformis. Symptoms are creamy pink or red colored sweet sticky liquid or honey dew like secretions seen on infected inflorescence. Mainly infect the ovary of the plant, ovary of the flower. Later dark colored long hard sclerosia formed at infected portion. So infected portion நமக்கு black color sclerosia form ஆகும். சரியா, இதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்தது. ஸோ பேத்தஜனை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் there are two types of conidia. Macroconidia, it is fusiform and unicellular. Then microconidia is hyaline, globular and unicellular. சரியா, ஸோ ரெண்டுமே unicellular தான், but one is fusiform shaped, another one is globular shaped. So sclerosial stage, also it will produce sclerosia at their severe stage. So it acts as resting spores. So it mainly spread through sclerosia. So primary inoculum is sclerosia. So perithecia are pyriform and it will produce assay and ascospores. Ascospores are thread like ascospores. So நமக்கு வந்து assay வந்து இப்படி இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, அதுல இருந்து thread like ascospores produce பண்ணும். So mode of spread, primary spread through sclerosia and secondary spread through conidia in honeydew secretions. So already known about honeydew. Honeydew is nothing but concentrated suspension of conidia, that is Claviceps fusiformis. So favorable conditions, favorable temperature is 18 to 30 degrees Celsius, relative humidity more than 90%. So low temperature and high relative humidity gives the favorable conditions for disease of kambu. For example, downy mildew of kambu, then ergot of kambu. So management is adjusting the sowing time and the mechanical removal of ergot infected grains using 20% brine solution. So varieties are less susceptible than hybrids. So நமக்கு ஹைபிரிட்டுக்கு போக தேவையில்லை, ஏன்னா வெரைட்டிஸே வந்து சசப்டபிள் ரெசிஸ்டண்டாக தான் இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோ. சரியா, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்ப்ரே கார்பன்டசிம் 500 gram per hectare. So next one is head mold. It is a post-harvest disease caused by many fungi. Produce white or pink mold, white, pink or brown mold. in matured grains. So next one is leaf blast. Produce the diamond shaped circular spots up to 1 centimeter long with a dark brown margin. So you can see that as like as our rice blast. So it also produces chloratic yellow halos. So next one is southern blight. So southern leaf blight nu sonnada leaf la varum, southern blight nu sonna only infect the stem. So kambu infected by southern blight caused by Sclerotium rollsii, it will produce the small irregular sclerosial bodies on infected portion. So next one is Phyllostricta leaf blight, Phyllostricta penicillaria. So it gives the burning effect or burning effect of leaves. Seriya. Then minor diseases are top rot or twisted top or poke bowing, that is Fusarium moniliforme disease, or zonate leaf spot, Gliocercospora sorghi. These are all the minor diseases of kambu. So disease of finger millet, one of the important diseases, blast pyroclaria grace. You can see the symptom of blast. So another one important disease is mottle streak, and the streak of finger millet or ragi caused by nucleorhabdovirus. So it will produce with linear parallel chlorotic streaks. So it gives the chlorotic streak like appearance and reduced tillering and grain formation. So tillering உடைய இது வந்து கம்மியாகும், grain formation கம்மியாகும். ஓகேவா? So transmission through Cicadulina bipunctilla. சரியா? Bipunctilla leaf copper, this is your leaf copper. So next one is mosaic caused by potty virus, as like as our maize potty virus. It gives the mosaic mottling and stunting of plant. Mosaic mottling means light green to dark green color patches intermingled in infected leaves. So plant becomes pale, dwarfed and sterile ones. It produces the sterile flowers. If it infect the mature crops, it gives the chaffiness of grains. That is அதில் வந்து grains இருக்காது, only அந்த பாடு மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும். சரியா? So transmission, Aphis gossyphi is one of the important vector for mosaic. Other diseases are seedling blight caused by Helminthosporium nodulusum. Next green ear caused by Sclerophthora macrospora. ஸோ நீங்கள் கவனிக்கணும், ஸ்க்ளீரோஸ்போரா வேறு, ஸ்க்ளீரோஃப்தோரா வேறு. சரியா? இது வந்து ஸ்க்ளீரோஃப்தோரா. கம்பு டவுனி மில்டி காஸ்ட் பை ஸ்க்ளீரோஸ்போரா கிராமினிகோலா. finger millet downy mildew caused by Sclerophthora macrospora. So next one is thinai, our small millet, Citeria italica, caused by infected by blast pyroclaria citeria. So this is about your disease of kambu and finger millet. ஸோ இதெல்லாமே ஏற்கனவே நம்ம சொர்க்கம் அண்டு மெய்ஸில் பார்த்ததில் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக பார்த்துட்டு வந்தாச்சு, அதனால் படித்து பாருங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.